He said, now deliver 1,000 hangers up into a store, and we'll start from there. I said, well, hang on a minute. I said, what about the other 99,000 that you've ordered? He said, you didn't seriously think I was going to buy 100,000 hangers, did you? And I said, well, hang on. I said, I gave you a price for 100,000 hangers. And he said, take it or leave it.
I had a year in which to get this machine rolling and make enough out of it to actually pay for at least the deposit on it. And I went down to the bank to sign the papers, and there was a completely new bank manager behind the desk. And he said, who are you?
It was absolute fear, definitely. I remember going to my first customer that I had to actually go and sell something to. It was just a strip of polystyrene the total job was worth $90, and I actually dressed up in my suit. I went to see this guy, and it was like the end of the world if I didn't get that. And I actually didn't get that. I didn't get that order for $90.
For the first time almost in starting the business, I had to phone people up and say, we can't pay you this month, which is not an easy or a nice thing to do. However, if you communicate with people, they understand the situation and they work with you.
Many, many times I wished I hadn't started, because every time I came up with a prototype or a little version and thought this will do the job, they'd say, oh yeah, this is good and we'll try this, and 2 or 3 weeks later they ring back and say, no, really, it's no good.
I'd be talking to Denise, my wife, and we'd be thinking about where we were going and how we'd overcome what we were going through. Because yeah, it was tough.
We lived a very, very frugal lifestyle, and my wife, we just didn't buy clothes, and we just didn't have any money to spend.
My wife, coming up 25 years this year, been a very positive influence, particularly with the travel, and very supportive when we came back and took the step of starting the business off.
You do draw strength from your family. I absolutely believe that, and that's what actually brings you through it, takes you through it.
Even in the tougher times, you've got to push ahead, and I'm not saying sort of uncontrolled expansion or expenses, but you've still got to keep moving forward.
You perhaps reevaluate a little bit some of your old concepts and precepts, and yeah, you look at life a little differently as you get older.
I mean, I don't want to make it sound like it was easy, because it wasn't. There's only one person that I can hold responsible for what happens to me, and that's me, as far as I'm concerned. And that goes for my business and everybody within it.
I set myself personal goals, and I redefine them every year. And it is easy if you have goals. If you don't have goals, you just flounder around.
Every morning you get up and you try and you reach a new challenge, and you do that through learning the lessons of the day before. And I can't say any more than that. I mean, you just got to get out there and do it.